Hi, welcome back to the Prepper vlog. And today we're going to make no cook or low cook Asian salmon prepper salad. Yay! So what you're going to need to do is get some salmon. You can also do this with tuna. So I've already taken the bones out of the canned salmon and the skin, and that's ready to go. You will need some roasted sesame oil, or maybe some sunflower oil, or any other oil, maybe peanut oil would be nice. Some ground ginger, some minced onion, there you go, and garlic powder, and some chili vinegar. So what I've already done is the salmon, and I have already made my rice. I made minute rice, and I made it with, I don't know if you can see that, but I made it with some garlic powder sprinkled into it, some minced onion, and some ginger. I also made it with hot water from a thermos that I had filled earlier in the day. And I waited for it to cool. Then you're going to need rehydrated seaweed. This is just kombu and wakame, I believe. And what you're going to do with the seaweed is take some. I like to just scoop it out and let any sand that may be in there just float to the bottom, just sink to the bottom. You're going to add that to the bowl with your salmon. And so it's dehydrated, so it's shelf stable. The canned fish is shelf stable. You might want to try it with mackerel. I haven't done that before, but I have done it with tuna. You could probably use shrimp if you wanted. And then that's done. That's in there. Then you're going to take your rice. You're going to plop it in the bowl with everything else. You could even just use leftover rice. It doesn't even have to be minute rice. You could probably use leftover fish. Whatever leftover fish might be lurking in your fridge that needs eating. And then we're going to drizzle either lemon. I don't have lemon right now, or lime juice, so I'm going to use some chili vinegar. You could probably use plain vinegar if you don't want spicy. I like spicy, so let's just put some chili vinegar on for tanginess. And that's the last of that. It's a good way to use up little bits of things. And then take your oil, sesame oil, if you will, and drizzle that on. And I suppose if you wanted to sprinkle horseradish on, you could, but that's a little bit more than I want to deal with right now. So then you mix it up a little bit, break up your salmon, and let it be in large chunks. Just let it be easy and gentle. Because as you dish it out, people will get the food that they find with their spoon. Then I think this is ready to go. I'll just get a bowl. I think there's a bowl over here. Here's a bowl. Probably enough for more than me if you just have a smaller portion, but hey, I like this stuff. So I'm going to eat as much as I choose. And for a finishing touch, you could either add chow mein noodles or slivered blanched almonds. But we'll go with the chow mein noodles. Or maybe we'll go with both of them. Why not? They need to be eaten too. And some almonds. You could also add snow peas if you had them, or edamame that's steamed already and out of its shell. That would be tasty too. And I can't find my chopsticks. They must all be dirty. So, here goes. Eat your veggies. Yummy. Perfect. Thumbs up. Please like and subscribe if you like this sort of thing. Please comment. And I'm willing to accept a challenge. If I have the same thing that you have in your pantry, but you don't know what to do with it, put it in the comments. I might reply with something that you can make with it that is little to no cooking. So, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye. Prep on.